Midjourney recently released an update that makes it significantly easier to create a character and then use it across multiple instances of new image generations. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me show you how it's done. The first thing I'm going to do is create a full body view of the character that I would like to use in all my scenes. The reason I suggest a full body frontal view is in my tests, if it does not have legs, arms, and everything you're going to need to include in various scenarios, it's going to do some weird stuff. So I'll start off with an imagine prompt, and I'll describe the character that I want to create. In this case, let's say I'm doing a storyboard for a commercial, and my commercial needs a middle-aged suburban dad. So I'll type in middle-aged suburban dad, 1990s, so it's in a time period, brown hair, striped tie, full body, wide shot, white background, hit enter, let it do its magic. So now I have my generation. I'm gonna go with this one here because it has the full body. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If I was to use this one as a reference and then describe it standing up, in my experience so far, it'll often just generate shoes on wherever the bottom of the legs are. So when creating a reference character, try to make sure their whole body is in there. So I'm gonna upscale that one, and then I'm gonna click into it and open it in the browser. Next, I'm gonna take the URL for that image, and I'm gonna go back to my Midjourney channel, and I'll say the first frame of my commercial is my character sitting in his car. So again, I'll just open up the imagine command and just describe the scene that I want. Suburban driveway, 1990s mid-shot, man sitting in car, staring forward. Now I'm gonna put 2 dashes and cref, which I believe stands for character reference, and then paste in the image that I just generated and let it do its thing. Okay, shit. So that didn't quite work, but the guy does look similar other than his tie being changed. I'll add staring forward through windshield, side view of car. cref, and then I'm just gonna copy this, paste, and run it again. So while the face of this guy does look better, decently accurate between the two, the placement is maybe the challenge on this one. So see if we get a better one this time. And he looks a little bit more Emilio Estevez, but I'll take number 2 as I think it works. Emilio! Now to keep building my storyboard, I'll just run that command again and continue describing the different situations. So if the next scene was him walking up to his front door, you just run it again. And you can be pretty vague. Man walking up to 90s suburban house door. And again, you just do the cref, paste it in, wait again. It does some weird stuff, like this questionable anatomy. This head is turned a little too far, but that's partially because it's trying to show you that the characters match, I think. So I would go with one of these two. In this case, would be using it for a storyboard, so it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just to visually communicate to my team what I want. If you're trying to get exact consistency between your renders, I'm not really sure that we're fully there yet, but if you look at what I've just gone through, the facial features, the clothing are staying a lot more consistent than in previous versions of the model. So pop over to Midjourney, try it out, and feel free to share your renderings with me on Twitter. Don't forget to stay creative and have a great day.